I'm Joaquim Santos from Portugal. I'm a teacher and I work in a federation of teachers which is called EFEE, which is in the advisory group of this project. Well, in general, management is very difficult to change because, as you know, Portugal has a very centralized educational system. So what happens is that most of the school directors, which in fact are or were teachers, they are trying their best to transform education, which is the goal of everybody nowadays. Well, they are trying their best to transform education in their capacity of management. What they do is to work as possible with teachers, with parents, with all the parts involved in education in order to respond the best to the new challenges we have nowadays. With projects, so leading projects involving parents, for example, is one of the ways they try to invest in new ways of their management in schools. Well, nowadays in Portugal there is a lot of work in schools in what respects innovation. But innovation, as we have told today, is not a quite easy thing to do. It involves a lot of work, it involves a lot of efforts, it involves a lot of collaborative work. And in Portugal, as it is a very centralized system, teachers do not have enough time for collaborative work. So most of the innovation happens in the school, in the classroom, with, let's say, between the teacher and the students. Well, for students, they are evaluated especially in two ways, in what we call the formative evaluation and the summative or the global evaluation. In what respects teachers, it's very difficult issue we have in Portugal because the evaluation or the process how the state, for example, evaluates the teachers is very complex, and it involves, for example, evaluation in school, in the classrooms, and involves training outside the schools, but mostly it's not very easy for teachers. The question of evaluation is very complex, and teachers don't see it and don't like it at all. Well, in my federation, my union, we ourselves have some training programs so that the school directors and teachers as well can attend. It's very difficult because every day the education systems are changing, and in most countries, like we have seen in UNESCO report of 2021, our main goal all over the world is to transform education. And to transform education, we need to work all together, all social partners, like here, for example, between employers and unions. We also need the parents. We also need the school communities, so that we can do something to really transform the educational process in our schools and in our countries as well. Well, I expect this project clarifies some things which are not really seen by teachers. First of all, is the question of innovation, because we every day in my country as well, we listen to some teachers say, "Oh, I innovate every day. Oh, teachers innovate in every classroom." This is not true, because if we read, for example, the literature in marketing, in management, and they talk about innovation for a long time, innovation is very difficult. It involves a completely change of action. In the case of education, it involves a question of different ways, completely different ways which were never made before. So this is very difficult to achieve, but it is essential that in our schools, in our educational systems, we seek for innovation in order to transform education.